Greetings, coders. In this video, we're going to talk about how to redirect input and output in Linux. By default, every executing program receives standard input, aka keyboard input, when we're in the terminal. This usually has a file descriptor of 0. Then we also have output, starting with standard output with a file descriptor of 1, and then there's also standard error with a file descriptor of 2. We won't really use standard error in this course, but I thought I'd go ahead and include it here. Now, we can redirect any of these to or from a file. And let's step through a couple examples. So to redirect input to a target program, we say we want to redirect or give it standard input without having to use the keyboard, we use the less than sign. And so if we have a file that already has input in it that we want to go into the program, we use this less than sign to send that directly to standard input. Take, for example, below, where we have a program that's going to print out hello, comma, and then whatever value it receives in standard input. So if test.input contains Eric, and we redirect it using this blue less than, then it'll print out hello, comma, Eric. We can also redirect the output of a program into a file. To do that, we run the file or execute it, however, even with command line arguments, and then we use the greater than sign and a file that we want to receive the output. So if we run it like this and then did cat temp output, we can see the output that came out of that directory listing. Pipe is super useful in the command line environment. I find that I use it all the time. But it's a little confusing to kind of think about at first. But basically what happens is standard output from the left side of the pipe is converted into standard input in the next program in this chain. And this is different from the less than sign because the less than sign requires a file, but this is coming directly out of a program. It's like it's skipping a step. So instead of having to do printf and send this into a file and then redirect it here, we just directly pass it in. And sort, this program automatically looks at standard input to receive its input. So we have standard output on that side, standard input on this side, and it's like a pipe. It's passing from one to the other. We can chain these together with multiple. So if we do the printf and then we sort it by number and then we grep 3, we will get the number 3 out of it. Have a pipe there, we have a pipe there. And that's it for this video.